Tonight's broadcast of Stillwater Pony Sports live on VAC TV is supported by Joseph's Restaurant.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nate puts the knee. There's a shot on net. Score! Touchdown, Stillwater!
Scalia for three.
Yeah! Score! Oh! Ponies up two! Pony pride for life. Happy Hockey Day from Stillwater, Minnesota. A double dip. Our first dip is the Stillwater Ponies girls taking on the East Ridge Raptors girls here from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Alongside Robert Critta, my name is Ted LaRue. Once again, welcome inside the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. And Robert, Stillwater coming off that loss to Cretin-Durham Hall that we had for you here on Tuesday night. And boy, that was a tough loss. Cretin came out and they kind of established their will from the outset. How does Stillwater rebound against an equally, if not a better, East Ridge team here tonight?
Well, they got to learn from their mistakes the other night. Once again, top priority, stay out of the penalty box because playing shorthanded against better teams is never a good recipe. And two, try to tie up their 2 or 3 assisting forwards. You know, if you can stop the play creators on their team so they can't create as much offense, you're going to have something there.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if they can do that. I think the key is stay out of the penalty box. It sounds simple, but, it can be difficult at the same time as we're getting ready for face-off here in game number 1 of our doubleheader here today on Hockey Day, Minnesota. This great sport being celebrated all throughout the state. And, boy, it was, you think it's cold here. I read it was about 27 below in Bemidji.
It was cold, but they played.
As we got face-off here coming up at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Ted LaRue alongside Robert Critta here as the Ponies and Raptors set for face-off, and we are underway here in Stillwater as League Day has it back in her own zone. There's an early shot on net and an early save there for Grace Roski. And it gets cleared all the way back down to the other end of the ice. In behind the net, a little D-to-D pass is taken by Caitlin Lorbike, and she feeds it up, and that's going to be an icing call 30 seconds in, and we just go back and forth a couple of times.
Well, this should be interesting. Stillwater definitely has a chance to beat East Ridge. East Ridge has a shorter bench, but more seniors.
This East Ridge team's very senior-laden. Second in the conference right now, trailing only Forest Lake. East Ridge battled Forest Lake the other night, Tuesday night. Centering pass to Enan. I'll cut myself off there for a minute. But a turnover taken by Mackenzie Fetch. Watch out for her. She's a senior on that back end for the Raptors. Puck taken by Erin Glancy. Glancy trying to feed it ahead, but it's cut off by Grace Arkell of Stillwater. She feeds it in there. Centering pass looking for Enan. Nobody home. Raptors trying to lift the puck out of the zone. Just comes right back to center to Arkell. Arkell feeds it up the ring. And it's cut off. Looking to pass it here to Emma Fetch, the sophomore, a little bit too out in front of her. The number 3 in black.
It's going to be important for the girls, Ted, to look and see where their passes are going instead of just blindly throwing it to center. That will usually get it possessed by the other team most of the time.
Face off in the East Ridge zone. And the draw is going to be tied up there. It looked like Sydney Schuster won it. Sydney Schuster, the freshman, younger sister of Sophie Schuster. As we get a puck here in the corner. Now it deflects down to the other side. Isabella Schmidt there, 32. She's an 8th grader on this East Ridge team. As much as we talk about them being senior laden, got some young players too. Loose puck in the slot, looking for that rebound chance. Another. And Veda Roski couldn't get all of her stick on it. Number 4 in white. Some contact along the far wall. Puck in behind. Looking to get it up to the point. But the Ponies will take over possession. Roski has it on the far boards. Roski gains the line, throws it in, and it's in behind the net. A 5-for-5 change for the Ponies. See if the Raptors can catch them. They're a little slow getting up the rink. Backhands it in. Katie Flynn. Got to watch out for Flynn. She's the leading scorer on this Raptors team. Katie Flynn, 15 goals, 15 assists. Put them together, that's 30 points on the year. for the senior. Puck comes up right to the blue line. A stick save by Roski. Comes up to the point. There's a wrist shot on net by Lorbaiki. Carried at center, Elena Tansky. Puck was deflected, and it's right into the middle of the goaltender, and we'll get a draw.
Good play so far by the Ponies. When the Raptors had entered the Pony zone earlier, Annie McGuire, number 5, drove her into the boards and kept her to the outside so she could not get a shot. And that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to take away the shooting lane on Eastridge.
Face off of the Eastridge zone. Started in net for the Raptors tonight. Number 35, Emerald Kelly. She's 12-7-1 in net on the season. 2.29 goals against average, and a 90% save percentage. So the Ponies going up against a pretty good goaltender here this afternoon. Raptors have it in their own zone. They're trying to carry things out. Just thrown back in by Arkell. The Raptors have an attack in behind their own cage. Puck a little bit behind Fetch, but she gets it back. Now puck onto the stick of Glancy. Glancy lost it. Good play by Lexi Ligday. Puck just shot into the netting. I think she tried to play it off the glass down there.
Yep, that should bring the puck out of the zone, but I'm surprised it doesn't look like it's going to. It was shot into the net by a Eastridge player in the Pony zone.
It will stay in the Stillwater zone. Ponies win the draw. Laureen going to try to carry things up the wing. Eden gains the blue line, still got it. She fires a wrist shot on net. It's steered aside. On the end wall, in behind the cage. One-on-one battle down there. Morgan Wohlers trying to win the battle. Morgan, I got my names mixed up there. Combine the first and last. Morgan. And we're going to get a face-off here.
Evidently, the two players were caught up together. Their laces were tied together. Couldn't get apart.
Yeah, we'll get a face-off here in the Eastridge zone. Comes out and tried to cycle it to Ligday at the point. Couldn't get that pass off. Ponies keep it in the zone. Annie McGuire, there's a shot. Bouncing puck and a kick save. Raptors trying to carry this puck out of the zone. That's center. Sophie Schuster bats it in.
Good play by Sophie.
Here come the Raptors. Good tape-to-tape pass. She mishandled it, though. It was Mackenzie Werner, the senior. Vedorowski gains center. But she lost it. Comes back to the neutral zone once again to Arkell. Vedorowski had it on her stick, taken away. That's Ann Larson, number 9, for the Raptors. Comes back out to center to Roski. Roski take it away. Yeah, no team really able to establish a rush or controlled puck possession, shots on goal. 5-1 in favor of Stillwater so far. You might seem, hey, 5 goals, you're averaging roughly a shot a minute, but not much of a sustained attack so far for Stillwater. Raptors looking to carry this puck out. Cut off by Ligday. Hannah Offalter tries to lift it, and she does. Take it in behind the net. And Sydney Zavaral for the Raptors comes out to center with Lexi Ligday. Ligday, DDD pass in her own zone, a little bit behind Arkell. Comes back down to Ligday. Elena Tansky had it, lost it. Comes back to a teammate. That center one-on-one battle along the boards. It's Tansky and Fetch. Tansky tries to wrist it in. She does. Gets the puck deep. Intercepted. Wohlers a shot. Rebound chance. Nobody right on the doorstep there for Stillwater. Raptors trying to carry out. Cut off by Ligday. Wrist shot on net. Trying to go up high, but a nice glove save by Kelly.
Good pressure by the Ponies so far, Ted. Establishing, 7 shots so far. And not giving Eastridge but one single look at the net. Although Eastridge had a possible 3-on-1 breakaway there that was foiled early, but could have been trouble.
Off the draw, the puck is won by Lauren Enan. Lauren Enan comes with the forehand, trying to get a little give and go to Eden. Too many black jerseys down there. Rebound chance for Stillwater. There's a shot. Well, a couple of great shot opportunities deep in the slot for the Ponies. They're trying to keep the puck in, trying to keep this attack fresh. That comes out to center. Raptors trying to get a rush going back the other way. Nice. Good tape-to-tape passing. Enan to Eder-Zetlik. Haley's got it at the circle. There's a shot. Nice save. Haley Eder-Zetlik has 14 goals on the season. Leads the team in the slot. Enan turns and fires. And I should say Eder-Zetlik in the place where it seems like she's been all season. Right on the doorstep, right in the slot. Looking to get those rebound goals. Pass a little bit behind Meredith Perry from Sophie Schuster. Going to get some new forwards on the ice for Stillwater. Shot down the far boards. League Day has it. Eastridge in the midst of a change. Looking to get it at center. Played off the backhand to Sydney Schuster. Fed up ahead at center to Warner. Taken away by Sydney Schuster. Arkell trying to lift it up. Nobody there. Just 3 black sweaters back there for the Raptors. League Day on the backhand. She tries to gain the zone. She does. Lexi League Day bounces it off the wall, looking to gain it in, and a nice poke check there by Zavarol. Zavarol going to carry this puck up. She gains the head of steam, gains the blue line. At the circle, she might take this one coast to coast, ring it around the net. Looking for a teammate in front. Instead, feeds it to the point. There's a shot on net. And Grace Roski plays it well with the glove.
Good pressure so far by Stillwater. Eastridge looks like they're waking up a little bit.
Getting close to halfway home, Robert, and a 9-2 advantage in the first period. Getting a 9-2 advantage shots on goal here for Stillwater. Roski in behind the net, or I should say Sophie Schuster in behind the net. Roski's the goaltender. Comes back out to center. Trying to backhand it in. There's a nice play. Gets it to Fetch. Emma Fetch. Centering pass. There's just a pony there. Comes back up to the point. There's a wrist shot on net. Deflection. Pops up in the air. Rebound chance. Swing and a miss from Emma Fetch. Right on the doorstep outside the blue paint. Had a shot at it. And now it's Huber back the other way. Lexi gains the line. A 2-on-3. Tansky glides into the circle. There's a shot. Kick save. Pinching the pads together. Tansky skates it again. Elena shot. Rebound chance in front. That's gathered out by Eastridge. Bouncing puck comes back to Sophie at center.
Boy, that second shot by Tansky had a lot on it.
So Schuster trying to feed it through. Nothing doing. We're past the halfway point here in the period. Up to Haley Eder-Zetlik. Eder-Zetlik trying to play it back to the point. The good play there by Fiona Clottery, the junior, to move it back to center. Arkell plays it back to League Day. League Day in behind the net. League Day gets it to Arkell. Grace Arkell trying to move it ahead. The Raptors had a shot, but it comes back to Wohlers. Morgan Wohlers, now 1-on-2. She's pinched to the outside. Eder-Zetlik in behind the net. One-timer off the bar and it went in!
What a shot.
1-0.
By Lexi League Day.
Stillwater. Lexi League Day on a one-time pass. That was beautiful. Going top shelf and went off the pipe and into the net. And the Ponies are on the board first. Another look. Eder-Zetlik in behind. One-time shot. It goes high. We might have to call Toronto on that one. That one off the bar. Officials ruled it crossed the goal line and then came out. That's a beauty. 1-0 Ponies. They are leading this good Eastridge team. Lexi League Day with the goal. That is her 5th goal of the season. She's been more involved in the assist column, and she's got 11 on the year. But at her 5th goal, she was ready for it on a one-time shot. Eder-Zetlik trying to lift it out. Here's a good centering pass in front. Good save. Loose puck in the slot. Stillwater trying to bat it out. Raptors get it. Puck to the point to Lorbecki. There's a shot. Saved by Roski. It's picked up by Lauren Eden. A couple of great rebound chances for Eastridge. But Stillwater was defending it well. Eder Zetlick gets it low. Gonna get 5 new fresh pairs of skates on the ice for Stillwater. It ricochets off the boards to the other end. And an icing call, and Robert Stillwater has come out awfully strong. Of course, the goal, they're out shooting Eastridge right now 13-5.
Yeah, that goal by Stillwater got Eastridge's attention, and now they're just within the past minute, they've really picked up the pace of their play.
Annie McGuire shoots it on net. In front, loose puck, trying to go 5-hole. Everybody tapping at it. Comes back to McGuire again. McGuire from the circle. Vaderowski was on the doorstep. She couldn't quite bat it home. And the Raptors are going to come and lift it back out to center. Bouncing puck past Mackenzie Fetch. Now she just slaps it in deep. Meredith Perry will carry things out. She's going to try to walk it in, but defended extremely well there by Glancy. Raptors have it in their own zone. Couldn't string a couple of passes together. Went out to center. And Affelter gains a line, 2-on-2. Affelter a shot, it goes wide. Elena Tansky was crashing the other post. Tansky in behind. I think they want to work this one up top, but good pressure by the Raptors, keeping the puck low right now. Zavarol has it. She's trying to lead a rush back the other way. Good deke inside. Tansky is shot. It's steered away by Kelly. In behind the net. Zavarol gains the line, dumps it in. She'll get off for a change. 5.5 remaining in the period. Puck dumped in. And an icing call. Plus 11 in the shots on goal column now.
A first icing by Stillwater, and for good reason. They've been on the hunt most of this first period.
You can't fault, though. The Eastridge has had some good chances, some good opportunities. Off the draw, Roski deflects it, and it goes back in behind the net to the end boards, and now we're going to get a face-off once again. .5:23 remaining first period. It's going to be Wohlers in there for Stillwater in her own end. She wins with the backhand, plays it back to Kylie Legday. Legday feeds it to Eder Zetlick. There's some nice passing. Center of the rink to Wohlers. 3-on-2. Gets it to the circle. A little bit too far for Lauren Enen. Wohlers trying to play it back. Slides to the half boards. Comes out to center. Everybody's got to get back on side, but they didn't. Offside call. It'll come back to the dots at center.
Real interesting so far. Good stuff by the Ponies.
I like the way they've come out. They've come out with a vengeance. They've come out well organized. You know, they're just not fire. Although they're getting a lot of shots on net, they're shooting with a purpose early on in the game. Gains the line, carries it in the slot. Now it comes to the circle. There's a shot. Goes off the side of the cage. Sophie Schuster trying to lift it out, but it's kept in backhand by Ellison Berry, the freshman. Kylie Legday rings it around the boards. Gets it to Lauren Enen. She wants to get it ahead of Morgan Wohlers, and it went under her stick. One-on-one battle, trying to do a nice stick lift there to get back the puck. Morgan does. Comes back into the corner. Dekes around, trying to go high. Nice glove there by Kelly. Comes out to Legday. She's got a goal in this one. Shoots it on net. It didn't quite get to Kelly there in net. Here go the Raptors back the other way. Good job gaining the line. Backhand, forehand. Blocked by Arkell. Off the pad of Roski. Shot and a goal to the inside, and it's 1-1.
Addie Scribner staying with her shots, making a shot, getting the rebound, making another shot, getting that rebound.
Oh, we were talking about it off air before. Addie Scribner, she's a defenseman, but she's got double-digit goals this season. She First opportunity, second opportunity, and then the third. I think it bounced right off of Roski and went in, going inside. And for Abby Scribner, that's her 13th goal of the season. For a defensewoman, that's a good amount of goals. She's very involved, and you saw in her approach, very good puck handler as well. Comes out to the half wall on the far side. The 1-1 game. Looking for a center, some contact in there, no call. Emma Fetch battling Morgan Wohlers in front. Oh, there's got to be a call. There it is. There's a hook, most likely getting her stick around the body. And this will give Stillwater the power play.
Good call, Ted. Easy hook.
You know, I always feel I missed my calling as a hockey official. You know, there's one big problem as to why I didn't do that. You know what that is?
Your hand signals aren't clear?
No, it's not that. It's you know, it has to do with the surface that they play on and my ability to get around on
sport
it.
Court.
Skating was never my fault. I can skate good and fast forwards. You give me, there's a nice one-timer in front. I'm talking about skating, and Stillwater's got a good shot on it. Forwards, backwards, and side to side, not my thing. I've tried many times. Can't do it. You can call me a Sunday skater.
That's all right. Once you graduate from the School of Roberts Skating School, you'll be able to do whatever you want.
Let's see if Stillwater can do whatever they want here on this power play. Got 90 seconds left on that power play. An astonishing 18 shots on net in the first period for the Ponies. Lauren Enan is going to gain the line. Enan at the circle. She glides in. Lost the puck. Comes out to the corner. League Day stops it. Get back to the corner. Now they got some chances here in front. Comes just back to the near corner. Lauren Enan gets it up to Schuster. Good pass to League Day. League Day, a wrist shot on net. Goes high and wide. Under a minute left on the power play. Up to Sophie Schuster. Schuster to the circle to League Day. League Day, good cross-ice pass. One-time shot by Enan. Nice kick save by Kelly. Great pass, great shot. Wohlers in the slot. Wrist shot on net. Bucker saves. Two awesome opportunities for the Ponies. Comes up to the point to Schuster. Wrist shot on net. There's a shot. It goes wide. Schuster's yet to score this season. Looking for her first goal. Gets to the League Day. Up to Sophie. Schuster. Pass to the circle to Enan. Spectacular passing on this power play. Or I should say League Day trying to get her second goal. Couldn't get all of her stick on it. Wohlers in behind the net. Wohlers at the circle. Good pass. Up to League Day. There's a shot and a save by Kelly. That was about 100% accuracy on their passing. Beautiful passing. Beautiful shots. What a great power play so far.
Yeah, the East Ridge was able to stop those shots because most of them came from kind of the three-quarter outside. None of them were in that true gold area between the circles in front of the net. The goalie had time to see him come in space, time and space.
Andy McGuire, a shot on net. Comes out to Arkell, and it's going to come back to center with 5 seconds left on the power play. That's about as good of a power play as you're going to get without getting a goal. And we're back to full strength. And Zabarol will just skate back to the bench. This one's deflected into the netting, and we're going to get a face-off. I don't know if I've ever seen this. 21 shots on goal in a high school game.
In the first period.
In the first period.
Yeah, well, the Stillwater girls are trying to make a statement here. Unfortunately, they didn't take into account the speed of Abby Scribner.
Face-off controlled. Here by the Raptors. Barry looking to carry out. Long pass ahead. Lexi Huber cut it off. Huber at the half boards trying to drift in. She's going to looks like she's going to be a victim of a penalty call here. And went up right after she got hit.
Another power play for Stillwater, which is good news for them. If they could put up another 10 shots here in the next minute, that'd be swell.
Yet another power play, their second, and you know, throughout this season we've been talking about them taking penalties, but they've been very disciplined so far. They've been playing really good, and now it's been the other way. Eastridge with their second penalty of the period. Comes out to Schuster. Let's see what they can do this time. League Day at the circle. In front to Enan. It was right there, just a little bit off on the pass. Looking to clear it out. Comes back down to Roski. 1:45 left on the power play. If they don't score in the next 53 seconds, This power play will go into the second period. Sophie in behind the net. And they're going to skate out. Peter Zetlick will give and go. Taken by Emma Fetch. Intercepted. Fetch. Shot goes high and wide. Hand goes up. A penalty is going to be called. Slashing. This one might even it up. This is going to even it up. And it's going to be Sophie Schuster going to the box here for Stillwater. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, right there. You kind of saw it right when Fetch got it. It looks like she got tied up in the jersey a little bit. Right at the beginning of that replay. So that'll even it up 4-on-4, and that'll really shift things over. Trying to lift the puck up. Play will open up now with 2 women in the penalty box. 1 for either team here. Longer passes. Fetch will bring it up. Emma gains the line. Centering pass, sticked away. Trying to bat it out of midair there was Mackenzie Fetch, the sister of Emma. Gets it up to Elena Tansky. This is 1-on-4. We'll see how this goes. Tansky gains the line. She couldn't get the shot off in time. That'll end the period. An exciting period, a good period. It's 1-1 at the end of the first period. Stillwater and Eastridge all knotted up. Highlights, reaction, and more coming up after this right here on VAC TV.
For more than 40 years, Joseph's Restaurant has had your favorite pies and been a can't-miss stop for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But have you stopped in lately to see what's new at Joseph's? A new and improved bar area is great for meeting some friends or watching the game. If you're a little toasty inside, come outside on the patio at Joseph's to enjoy your meal in the fresh Minnesota air. Whether past or present, Joseph's is the place to be, right off Highway 36 in Oak Park Heights.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Ready, ready!
observe a domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger, the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
It's a 1-1 game at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center at the end of the first period on a celebration of this great day here in this great state, Hockey Day, Minnesota. Ted LaRue alongside Robert Critta. It's a 1-1 hockey game here at the end of the period, Robert. And let me look at the scoreboard here quick. 21-7, Stillwater leading the shots on goal column. That's crazy to think about. 21 shots in the first period.
21 shots in the first period. That is from good passing, moving the puck up ice well, and put yourself into getting girls into a shooting position often, and that's a great thing. Now, granted, most of their shots were kept to the outside. They had some good shots in the sweet zone in between the circles, but they need to get that last shot in a closer, better scoring area.
Yeah, we saw that goal here on the highlights from Lexi Lake Day. That was a great one-time shot. Eastridge had their fair share of chances, as here's a third time's the charm kind of goal going inside on the goal there from Abby Schreibner. But, I mean, look at Morgan Wohler shooting there from almost point blank, and she had another chance here. But, you know, in the end, one goal on 21 shots there in that period for Stillwater, and we got ourselves a 1-1 hockey game here at the end of the period. What do you think Stillwater needs to improve on? What's one kind of thing they need to shore up as we head towards the second?
Stay out of the box. As we have said earlier today, they need to stay out of the penalty box against Eastridge. Going short against Eastridge is going to work against them for sure. Stay out of the box. You know, try to control the pass a little bit so it's not bouncing. I saw that the girls whiffed on a few of the final shot passes that were they were in great position, but if the puck was bouncing or whatever, you know, it's hard to knock it down and get a good one-time shot off the bouncing puck.
Remember, this is game number 1 of a doubleheader for us here at VAC TV today. Coming up at 7:30 tonight, the boys hockey team will face off against the 6-10 Mounds View Mustangs. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You're, of course, live on Xfinity Channel 15 and streaming live at our website, VACTV.org, and live on Facebook and YouTube as a part of Hockey Day, Minnesota. Boy, it was cold. I saw up there in Bemidji earlier today. I'm glad we're inside.
You know, if you're dressed right, the cold is nothing but a thing.
Right.
But, you know, when you go outside and it's cold, it's cold.
It is cold today. We're glad you're spending time with us here inside. The second period is coming up.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough. 2 more times. Come on. It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? But now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org. Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our nation's youth. We believe veterans earn their benefits through their service to our nation. We believe in a strong national security. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion, and we believe it makes a difference. If you believe, learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
Second period just about ready to commence here from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center in Stillwater. We're celebrating Hockey Day, Minnesota. It all starts with the girls varsity team here on Back TV. Into the first, it's a 1-1 game. Stillwater battling the East Ridge Raptors here. Ted LaRue alongside Robert Critta. We are live here this afternoon on Xfinity Channel 15 locally and streaming live at our website, vactv.org, and online, YouTube page and Facebook page. However you may be joining us here this afternoon, thanks for doing so. And however you may be joining us, keep in mind that we're going to have part 2 of our doubleheader tonight at 7:30. The boys hockey team looking to get off the schneid, maybe trying to start a little winning streak of their own here as we get the second half of the season. They're taking on the Mounds View Mustangs, a section and conference opponent here tonight. That's at 7:30. You can find it here on VAG TV. Robert, we start things with 4-on-4. Got to take advantage of this 4-on-4 before you go shorthanded.
Right, and that's going to be key for the Ponies. Keep the pressure, the good pressure on their end. They did that the whole first period, 21 shots. I can't remember a period yet this year, one period where they scored 21, where they had 21 shots on net.
What are the chances Stillwater has 42 shots on net at the end of the second?
Possible. It's possible.
That would be crazy if they can match that. That would be unbelievable. As we are underway, remember it's 4-on-4 to start period number 2. Lauren Enan gains a line. Enan skates it in. There's a shot.
And a goal. It's in.
It's went in.
Yep.
Slid under the pad. And you want to talk about taking advantage of a 4-on-4. That's how you do it. Right out of the gates.
That was an extremely quick start. And good for the Ponies. Good stuff.
Let's see if we can see it a little bit better on that replay. Lauren Enan skates in, shoots it. It went right under the pad.
Yeah, when the puck hit the pad, it actually pushed her pad back a couple inches. The shot was so hard.
Hard shot, yeah.
Lauren Enan with the hard shot.
Lauren Enan, that's her 9th goal of the season. A great shot there. You see the sun pouring in from the outside here to the inside of the rec center. Comes back to the point. There's a drive on net. Nice block with the skate. It's going to be Lauren again. She lost the puck. She's a little bit too fast for her own good there. Feeds it ahead to Eder Zetlik. 5 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Then we're going to get about 40 seconds of 5-on-4 hockey here for the Raptors. And there it is. 40 seconds left in the power play. 5-on-4 advantage here for Eastridge. Gains the line. Good job there. Nice play by Sydney Shield, the freshman. 25 seconds left. Oh, trying to feed it ahead. Elena Tansky was open right across the blue line. 15 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Schreibner up the center of the ice. Now to Bobine. Tansky tried to clear it out. She couldn't get all of her stick on it. Comes back out to center. 5 seconds left on the woman advantage, but we get an offside before that happened.
Boy, Elena Tansky, she has got wings on her skates today, Ted.
Ain't that true? She's fast and her and Lauren Enan, it seems every game they get a couple of opportunities. They're skating up the shadow of the boards with a good chance. Morgan Wohlers, you could throw into that conversation as well.
Yeah, a lot of the gals are getting some great shots because they're working extra hard.
Off the draw, it's controlled by Arkell. Arkell shoots it in deep. Carol's off the board. Stillwater is full strength. Sophie Schuster will skate directly to the bench. Puck popped up into the air. Gather comes up to the point to Ligday. Ligday skates it in. There's a shot, stick to the end boards. At the circle, looking for that center, nobody home. Plays it back to Morgan. Morgan Wohlers, good job getting around. Wohlers, there's a wrist shot on that. And Kelly got her stick down, and it deflects up and over into the netting. Shot at number 23 for this Ponies team.
Yeah, good shots, but still out from the outside. If they want to beat this goalie, they need to get in that area. That's the goalie is not going to have time to react.
And Morgan Wohlers doing a great job getting around Emma Fetch there.
Yeah, great stick handling.
Comes out to Arkell. Arkell, and she maybe should have backhanded that one in. She tried to turn to the forehand and try to zip it in there. It comes back out to the neutral zone. Morgan Wohlers at center, feeds it ahead to Lauren Enan. Enan plays it along the wall. There's 2 Raptors there. Or Becky takes it away. Good pass. Tape to tape. Center of the rink to Flynn. Flynn, the leading scorer in this team, gains the line at the circle. Flynn glides in. Wraparound shot. Comes up to the point. Shot is blocked by Enan. Zavarol tried to slap it on net. Comes out to Ligday in the corner. She's pinned up there by Werner. Mackenzie Werner in the corner. Raptors have it in behind, but good defense. Arkell comes out to Zavarol. Zavarol wrist shot on net. It was deflected. Went off the shin pad of Morgan Wohlers. Comes out to Zavarol. Zavarol top of the circle. And that's an easy save for Roski.
Good blocking and keeping Zavril off balance when she shoots, because she's got a hard shot. She's got good size and can get quite a bit on that shot. And she's a senior; she's experienced. You don't want to give her too much room to move.
Face-off is won by the Ponies and Annie McGuire. Annie gets it to her teammate Sophie Schuster. She's back on the rink. Centering pass. It got popped up into the air. Hubert gains center. Lexi Hubert trying to throw it in. It's deflected back to Annie McGuire. Feeds it up at center. Having a little bit of a difficult time advancing the puck. Stayed in the neutral zone. Sophie. And went under the skate there of Lexi Hubert. Comes back to Perry Afalter in the neutral zone. Hannah gains the line at the half wall. Glides to the corner. Centering pass to Hubert. Went behind her. Annie McGuire from the top of the circle goes wide. Comes back to Sophie. Sophie wrists it in. Elena Tansky there. Out skating everybody. Tansky.
Wow.
Here she comes. Tansky shoots. It's blocked. Comes out to Annie McGuire. High slot. There's a shot. It was blocked by Isabella Schmidt, the 8th grader, and it comes out all the way to the other end of the ice. Boy, she's got some rockets on her skates, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Puck in behind. Karams off the wall at the point. Just shot in. Cut off there by Schreibner. Schreibner glides in. There's a shot at the circle, kicked away by Roski. Comes out to Barry. Allison Barry at center. Over to Schreibner. Stillwater looking to carry this one out. Plays it along the boards. The puck is just shot in by Barry. Intercepted by Flynn. I should say that was Glancy. Ring it around the boards. Zavarol. There's a drive. And a nice glove save. She had her eye on it the whole way. Roski will cover up for the faceoff.
Yeah, she was in the center portion of the ice, which is a good place to be to shoot from, but really didn't get all 100% of it, and the goalie saw it coming all the way.
Sydney Schuster and Katie Flynn there in the faceoff circle. Faceoff won by the Ponies. Comes to the point. Zavarol is shot and an easy save. One thing I've noticed from Roski, a lot of one-on-done shots.
Yep, she's not giving up a lot of rebounds. It's a lovely thing. You can't keep feeding their shooter at the defense, so eventually she's going to either pull one off, or they're going to get a redirect or a...
Off the draw. Kick to the corner. Now on the far side wall. Raptors have it over there. Mackenzie Werner lifts it out. Good pass to Larson. And Larson, I think she might have gone offside. About 6 minutes in here. Just 2 shots on net for Stillwater. So we might not see 42.
Well, Eastridge is playing with a lot more. They're being more careful with their passing and moving the puck up.
Warner on the far side boards trying to get by Lexi Ligday, but she's doing a good job defending there. She takes the puck away. Lexi in behind the net. Center in front. Good job by Arkell and others were there to not let it get through. Ligday trying to lift it up. Cut off before it went into the neutral zone. And trying to dump it. Morgan Wohlers was back there. Right at the attacking blue line. In front of the net. Yeah, good coverage. Good D-zone coverage there, Wohlers. First shot on it goes off the pipe. Roski, I think, was protecting it, so the only way that one was not, the only one that had a chance to go in was if it would have went off the pipe and in. Schreibner gains the line. Schreibner, there's a shot. It goes wide of Roski. Comes out to the circle to Schmidt. Big drive from the point. Right on the doorstep, swing and a miss for Werner. Wrist shot on net. Nothing doing, turned aside again. Eder Zetlik trying to ring it around the boards out of the zone. It's kept in. Schmidt, there's a shot. It goes wide, deflected to the opposite corner. Lifted up. Zabarol trying to keep it in the zone. She does. She backhands it in deep. And Lexi Ligday is there. Ligday looking to feed it ahead to Enan, and an icing call. .05 remains in this, our second period.
Still very exciting. Both teams trying to establish dominance here in this period.
Face off in the Stillwater zone. It's controlled by Annie McGuire. Feeds it off the boards to Tansky. Emma Fetch down there, feeds it up to the point. Now back down low. Fetch is down there once again. Stillwater doing a good job once Eastridge does get the puck deep. There's a center. Intercepted by Tansky. Tansky's pressured almost immediately by Fetch and others. Comes out to center. Affolter. There's a shot. It goes wide. Getting it deep though. Or Becky.
Tansky again.
On the wall. Affolter. Trying to get it to the point, and it just slides past the stick of Sophie Schuster. Sophie will try to rework here in the center of the ice. Feeds it ahead at center. There's a shot. Steered aside to the end wall. Up to McGuire. D pass to Schuster. Wrist shot on that. It was deflected, redirected. It comes back out to center. And all the way down to the other end of the ice for an icing call.
That's actually a good sign, Ted. Anytime the other team is icing the puck, that means they don't know what to do with it.
Another look at this one. Good opportunity here. Getting the puck around to Sophie Schuster. A redirect in there. And Sophie, through 19 games, still looking for her first goal of the season. She's got 14 assists on the year. Still looking for that goal. Annie McGuire, there's a shot. Went off the glove.
Ooh.
Near rebound chance.
Yeah, the goalie juggled that puck on a good shot by Annie McGuire from that golden area in between the circles, high in the slot.
There's been a lot of rebound chances in this game. Emerald Kelly, the goaltender for Eastridge, has kind of let Stillwater able to get in there for a few rebounds. As Annie McGuire trying to keep it in, she risks it to Eder Zetlik. Now Wohlers in the corner, gets it to Haley. Yeah, some good D-zone coverage there. Gets it back to Eder Zetlik in behind. Centering pass looking for Enan. But it was cut off and intercepted. Nice job there by Schreibner. On the far wall, Mackenzie Werner trying to lift it to her end of the ice. Stillwater trying to keep it in at their end. That's the constant battle. Shoots it low. Now on the near side wall, going to work this thing ahead to Katie Flynn. Flynn gains the line. Katie, there's a shot. Steered aside. Kick save by Roski. Comes out to Werner on the far side boards. And good job of the Ponies just getting that thing out to center. Slow gliding puck. That's not going to get to the other end quite for an icing call. Schreibner trying to work it to the center, but a good job by Lexi Huber. Keeping it there in the Eastridge zone. Huber glides in. Out to Affolter. And went into about a trio of Raptors there. And if there's one thing the Jurassic Park series tells us, you don't go into a trio of Raptors. It comes in, glides to the corner. Huber, and tries to get it deep. Over to Tansky. In, there's a shot, gliding in. And it goes into the netting.
Boy, the Ponies are looking for that one shot. They're taking their time. They're playing smart. They're looking for that shot that's going to score, not just a shot that's going to get stopped.
And that was Elena Tansky. Had a little trouble seeing who that was. She just skates in, slaps it on net deep in the slot. And Robert, we called the game last Tuesday. Number 15, Matthew Gleason of Cretin-Durham Hall. Elena Tansky kind of has that speed factor that he has. It seems like she can skate around anybody right now. Vadarowski feeds it deep. Stillwater looking to build upon that 2-1 lead. What a big win. What a big confidence boost this would be, getting a win over a really good Eastridge team. Roski shoots it in low, see if they can set something up. Zabarall back down there. Brings it to Mackenzie Fetch. Stillwater has it. Ricochet down in behind Kelly. Trying to work it ahead. Stillwater doing a good job keeping it in this zone. Trying to get the redirect down there. Vadarowski feeds it to Perry at the boards. Pass to the point. Ligday, a wrist shot on net. That one might have been redirected a couple of times. Vidarovsky went down. No penalty call. We play on here as Zavarol gains his own. Zavarol skates with her long legs, trying to get through deep into the slot. There's a shot. Kick saved by Roski. Second chance opportunity. Sprawling over the blue paint, and Roski keeps it a 1-goal game. Eder Zetlik lifts it back to center. Big time play there by Grace Roski. Veda getting off the ice. Here comes Katie Flynn. Flynn, high slot. Nice kick save by Grace again. Up the ice to Wohlers. Wohlers glides into the circle. There's a shot. Rebound chance. Backhand. Nice kick save by Kelly. Working from post to post awfully nicely. Eder Zetlik to the point. A big drive from Schuster, and it goes wide. Stillwater buzzing right now. They want to keep it in the Eastridge zone, but it's lifted up and over. No icing call. It's waved off. Comes back down. Sophie trying to play it out. Mackenzie Werner. Werner down there for Eastridge. Try to get a shot on that. It was blocked in front by Morgan. Morgan Wohlers trying to pass it to the opposite side to Tansky, but it went behind her a little bit. Feeds the puck ahead. There's a shot. It goes wide. Isabella Schmidt. Schreibner a drive. Nice kick save again. Roski has been working the pads really well. Good reaction here this afternoon. Tansky at center. Tansky will carry it in on a 3-on-2. Tansky the shot. It goes wide. Huber over here. She's trying to keep it in. And it comes back out to center to McGuire. McGuire trying to slap it deep. It's cut off by Schreibner. Back at center again. Trying to get this puck deep. A little more than 4 minutes remain in the second period. Gains the line, trying to shoot it on net. Good job by Meredith Perry not allowing that to happen. Morgan Werner, the senior, got a decent shot to carry it in and get a nice shot opportunity.
Stopped by a goalie, allowing a change of personnel on the ice, get some fresh legs out there.
5 shots on net this period for Stillwater. 10 for Eastridge. Comes out to Veda Roski. Roski feeds it ahead. Comes out to center. Off the stick of Sydney Schuster. Zavarol glides to the corner. Zavarol in behind. Both players go down. This is going to be a penalty on the Ponies. Kelly comes off the ice. Extra attacker on. Got to touch up this puck. Let's see if the Raptors can work this thing around. Up to the point. Skates it in. There's a wrist shot and a save by Roski. Oh, there's some big time pushing and shoving. Extra bodies going down after the whistle.
Well, I don't know about that call originally, Ted. All she did was lean on her a little against the boards, and the Eastridge player went down like a sack of potatoes. So
we'll get a replay of it. This was the end of the play. There you see the stick coming in after the whistle. Stillwater players Sydney Schuster and others didn't like it.
Yeah, they were jamming at the puck after the whistle. Sometimes the defense takes a little, they're offended by that. They want to protect their goalie. But, Grace Arkell, surprisingly enough, Grace is not one that goes to the box extremely often for them.
This is again the look after the play is Arkell coming into this game. Just 10 penalty minutes on the season. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was enough contact to draw the penalty. Both players going down. It seemed like incidental contact. But Eastridge is going to get the power play. Shot goes wide. Eder Zetlik comes to her tape, and she just clears it down the rink.
Eder Zetlik, she'll make no mistake. She gets the puck on her stick, it's gone.
Schreibner's going to set something up in behind Lauren Enan, providing pressure, trying to kill a little bit more time, making it more difficult to carry out. Comes out to Katie Flynn on the far board. She just taps it in. Looking to get it deep. Lauren Enan Down low, she's got to see if she can clear this puck. Not quite, cut off by Zavarol. Gets it to Schreibner at the point. Little give and go to Zavarol at the circle. There's a shot, goes high. No goal.
Off
we
the
play
post.
on. She'd try to go top shelf, and it was open for the taking. 1 minute remaining in the power play for the Raptors. Works things ahead to Larson. Larson, good poke check there by Lexi Ligday, keeping it on the wall. Schreibner, good puck handling. Nice stick lift. We might get a penalty here. Might have been too nice of a stick lift. Comes up to Schreibner. Delayed penalty call on the Ponies. There's a shot in the goal! 2-2 game.
I'm sorry, Ted. I didn't see an infraction there by the Ponies.
So
but it's possible I missed it too.
Arkell comes out of the box. And a 2-2 score and a nice wrist shot from the point. We'll take another look. Comes up. This was after the penalty call. Schreibner. Yeah, she just saw the opening on the other side of the net. A lot of traffic in front. That one was probably difficult to see from the vantage point of Grace Roski.
Boy, it's a shame. The Pony girls been working so hard today.
So after all is said and done, add the goal. Arkell comes out of the box. And it's going to be a hooking call on Morgan Wohlers. Sorting things out.
They'll fix the clock up. It'll be a fresh 2 minutes.
Another look at the goal. Just a simple low to high, get it to the point. You saw Wohlers kind of had her back turned to the play initially, and that's just sniping things from the point. Addie Schreibner with the goal. That's her second of the game, and she's got 14 on the year.
Yeah.
"11 shots on net this period for Eastridge compared to the 6 from Stillwater. Eastridge has come out looking better here in this period. So Wohlers will now be in the box for 2 minutes, and what a change of fortune there. As now you go back and even more 5-on-4 time for the Raptors. Zavarol gains the line, plays it back for Larson. Gets it deep to Zavarol. Boy, this could be a big swing in the game right now. Up to the point to Schreibner, looking for the hat trick. At the circle, there's a shot. Roski with the first save, looking for the rebound. It goes in behind the cage. Zavarol up to Schreibner, high slot shot. It was blocked by Enid. She got her shin pad on it. Gets to Schreibner. Schreibner glides in. Circle trying to go for the one-timer off the stick of Katie Flynn. That's who you want taking it. Comes out to Arkell. Arkell caroms off the glass. Schreibner keeps it in. At the circle, there's a shot and a save. Warner had it in great position at the circle. A minute gone by in this penalty kill for Stillwater. The Ponies are 78% on the penalty kill coming into this game here this afternoon. Stillwater trying to add to that percentage. Try to improve it a little bit with the penalty kill here. Schuster trying to slap it down like a ping pong ball. It's just bouncing every which way. Goes to the corner. Sophie Schuster under a minute to go in the second. Comes out up to Addie Schreibner. There's a shot on that, and she does it again! Hat trick for Schreibner, and she's going top shelf once again in a 3-2 lead for the Raptors. We got 2 hats, 3 hats on the ice. Oh, wow. She is as good as a scoring defenseman as you're going to see in the area. Another look at the replay. Just cycle it up to the top. She doesn't have much pressure, at least on her in her face.
A lot of traffic in front of the goalie. Sometimes players are crisscrossing. You know the puck's in the air somewhere, but you don't really know where it is. You know, your best defense when you know the puck is going to be raised or it's in the air is don't go down, stay high, and go shoulder to corner.
Addie Schreibner has now tied Katie Flynn for the team lead in goals. She's got 15 on the season. Comes out to Lauren Enid, and now the Raptors have a 3-2 advantage. In behind, we're back to even strength. It seems like it's been a while since we've been at that point. Wohlers, let's see what they can do in the last 30 seconds. Morgan in the slot. Good defense. Keeping her at arm's length. Annie McGuire trying to shoot it in. Taken away by Ann Larson. Can Sophie win the race here? The answer is yes, at least momentarily. Lifts the puck up to center. And Larbacki back there. We tick down the final seconds in the second period. Let's get it deep, and the Raptors will take a 1-goal lead headed into the locker room at the second intermission. A 3-2 lead for Eastridge. All 3 goals on the board belong to Eddie Schreibner. We'll be back. Highlights and more. The Raptors 3, the Ponies 2 at the end of 2 here at the Rec Center.
For more than 40 years, Joseph's Restaurant has had your favorite pies and been a can't-miss stop for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But have you stopped in lately to see what's new at Joseph's? A new and improved bar area is great for meeting some friends or watching the game. If you're a little toasty inside, come outside on the patio at Joseph's to enjoy your meal in the fresh Minnesota air. Whether past or present, Joseph's is the place to be, right off Highway 36 in Oak Park Heights.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Ready, ready! Say hi!
domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger, the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Eastridge has taken control of this game. You could say they are in the driver's seat, like that man right now, as they refresh on the ice here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Tetheroo alongside Robert Critta. It's a 3-2 lead for the Raptors here, and a hat trick. If I had a hat, I might have thrown it out there, but Addie Schreibner right now, she's going top shelf. She's skating around everybody, great puck handler, and right now she gives the Raptors a 3-2 lead.
She gives the Raptors 3-2 lead, and that's after a good effort by the Raptors to bring it back to the Ponies, playing their end. They're passing well, they're shooting well. Both teams are playing well. It's just that Scribner seems to be taking the ice as her own personal playground, and those are her toys.
And we take a look at some highlights here from the second period. Stillwater started out strong. You had that early goal by Lauren Enid that gave them a 2-1 lead, and they started out strong. You look, but only the first period, you got 21 shots on net. The second period, just 6. You know, it's hard to keep up that output, I think, that you had in the first period, but I think they needed to get more opportunities. You kind of see it here towards the end of these highlights, is that Eastridge getting a lot more shots at the net. There's the first goal by Schreibner. A lot of traffic in front of Roski. Had a hard time seeing it.
Now, I think the bottom line, Ted, is they wouldn't have had this problem if they had stayed out of the penalty box. That seems to be an issue with them this season. I hope they can find a cure for it. You can't retaliate. I guess you don't like something their players doing, wait for an opportunity in the game for a legal interaction, and nothing after the whistle, or it's just not working.
Just stay out of the box. With Sophie Schuster's 2-minute penalty early in this game, she has 32 penalty minutes on the season. So we got to see if we can, maybe shore up her game a little bit more discipline there. But when you're a coach and you have a lot of penalty minutes right now racking up, what do you tell your players? How do you try to combat that?
You say you can't think about the extra push or shove or whack at your goalie's glove. You have to just ignore it and move on to the next play.
What's the biggest key coming out in the locker room? Because Eastridge has completely flipped the script. They're out in front. It looked like Stillwater dominated probably the first period and a half, and then that last half, Eastridge dominated it. What is Lee Gillespie telling his team? What do they got to focus on as the third period comes to start?
I think we started the show with this, Ted, but I think the number one point would be you must stay out of the penalty box.
Yeah.
That and keep interrupting the shots from their shooters. If you can just get your stick on it or block it a little bit so it doesn't go straight, that's really going to help a lot. Because Eastridge is getting some shots, but a good majority of them are still coming from the outside. They're not giving a lot inside the golden zone.
Yeah, right now it seems like when you play 5-on-5 hockey, Stillwater's playing pretty well, but now that they've gone to the box a few times, penalty killers have been out there, they're getting a little bit more tired. I think this intermission is going to be key to try to freshen up, but you're right, once you get out there for the last 17 minutes, you can't take any more penalties and get more fatigue as the time goes on.
No, shorthanded goals are really hard to come by.
Yeah, so we'll see if the Ponies can do it. Remember, this is game 1 of a doubleheader here on Hockey Day Minnesota.
Coming up at 7:30 p.m. tonight here on VAC TV, the boys hockey team will face the Mounds View Mustangs in a section and conference matchup as the Mustangs and Ponies, the Thoroughbred Bowl, is renewed. Remember that term that I started in the football season?
That's right.
Mustangs and Ponies will do battle here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center coming up at 7:30 tonight. Now, Robert, this is such a special day for everybody around the state. Hockey Day Minnesota has been such a great celebration. It was here in Stillwater a couple of years ago down in Lowell Park on the banks of the St. Croix River. What does it mean to kind of everybody in the state to celebrate this sport in this state?
Well, it's just a day to go out and experience Minnesota weather and hockey, which is, I remember when I was young, we didn't have the skin covering masks and stuff they did now. It was a much harsher deal playing outside when we were young, but now it's still cold, but it's more comfortable.
Well, we're inside, and these folks are going to stay inside. Third period is coming up right after this on VAC TV.
The program did.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
Two more times. Come on. It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with two buckles? What do you even need two buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, yeah! You aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org. Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our nation's youth. We believe veterans earn their benefits through their service to our nation. We believe in a strong national security. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion, and we believe it makes a difference. If you believe, learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
So I hope you like the Macarena.
Third period about to commence here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Ponies and Elena Tansky taking the ice for the third period. +8 in the shots on goal column for the Ponies, but they were outshot there definitely in that second period as the third period about to commence. Lee Gillespie's squad is going to look to hopefully get a tying goal early in this period, then we'll see what happens down the stretch.
The girls are playing great tonight. They've had just a couple of hiccups, and that's the penalties. That's what caused them all that pressure on their goalie.
Off the draw, the face-off is controlled by the Raptors, and we are underway in the third period. Puck comes back out. Ponies try to shoot it in deep. The Raptors, they're trying to shoot it back there to their way as well. Tansky has it in. Now Werner. Mackenzie Werner trying to lift it out. Arkell has it in her own zone. Plays it off. Ponies trying to work it ahead. Lexi Huber has it. Oh, good poke check there by Zavarol. Huber had it. Comes back out and just drifts back to the neutral zone. Schuster gets it ahead to Elena Tansky. Tansky, nice move. Yeah, but good job by Zavarol getting there to the outside. Huber works it ahead to the half boards. McGuire shoots it in to Lexi Huber. Huber in behind. Huber, there's a shot, goes off the side of the cage. Zavarol will work things up. Good pass ahead to Fetch. Emma Fetch throws it in, gets around Schuster. Now Zavarol down there. Zavarol to the point. Good pass. Right to the circle to Mackenzie Fetch. Turnover, and here come the Ponies at center. Huber dumps it in. She'll get off. And Enan going to come on for Huber. The sun pouring in through the windows here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Eaters that like up to McGuire. McGuire, wrist shot on net. Bouncing puck. And it's glove. And a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle, but no harm done. No harm, no foul. Just about 2 minutes into the third period.
Eastridge goalie slow in getting up, but getting up nonetheless.
I think we're going to have a penalty here. A slashing is called on Lauren Enan. She didn't like it. Going to see if we can see it on the replay. And there's Enan in there. I didn't see anything on right there. Maybe it happened before that. Tough to say.
I don't normally go after the referees, and I won't start today.
Well, that's good. We'll just leave it at that. Off the draw, big drive from the point, kick saved by Rusky. Backhand rebound chance, bouncing puck in. Rusky will recover it for the face-off. Lauren Eden, just 12 penalty minutes coming into this game before that last penalty. Slashing was the call. Yeah, that was hard. I did not see that there. And another look at that last chance. Roski, good awareness to cover it. Flynn will step out of the face-off circle. Valvine will step in. Ponies win the draw. We're 15 seconds into this woman advantage for the Raptors. Zavarol on the boards, gets it to the point. Down to the circle, one-timer. Katie Flynn had a shot at it, but it was turned aside. Puck popped up in the air. It comes back to the neutral zone. Flynn chips it ahead for Schreibner. Schreibner looking for 4. Schreibner, there's a shot blocked in front by Ligday. And Ligday caroms it off the glass and down to the other end. Eastridge has it back in their own end. Lexi Huber doing a good job pressuring. Flynn carries it up through center, wearing the C on her sweater. Flynn feeds it off at the circle. There's a high shot. That was Schreibner. Nice save getting the glove up from Roski. 50 seconds left on the woman advantage for the Raptors. We're going to get a penalty, and it's going to be against Eastridge on the boards there, so that will swing things back in favor of the Ponies.
Now they need to ignore these hard hits now and not retaliate against them. They didn't do that there. That was good.
Another look, and they're skating to the boards.
Oh, a hit from behind. A little bit of boarding going on there.
It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 46 seconds. And then Stillwater will go on the power play. Great time for the Ponies to try to tie this game up with under 14 minutes to play in the third. Warner and Affolter. Draw, goes to Schuster. Deflected. Redirect. And it doesn't quite redirect into the net. Big rush coming back the other way. Here for Warner. Gains the line. Ligday trying to poke it away. Working the body. Puck floats to the corner. 25 seconds left of 4-on-4. Schuster, middle of the ice, here to Affolter. Affolter gets it to Tansky. She's got speed, we know that. Poked away. She's just got to dump it in. This is Fetch. Emma Fetch gains center, gains the line, throws it in. 5 seconds left of 4-on-4. And we are going to get about 1:10 of power play hockey here for the Ponies. Feeds it up to Morgan Wohlers. Wohlers gains the line. Up to Eder Zetlik. Slot shot. Just goes wide. Great chance. Comes out to the circle. Working around. In front, Eder Zetlik was down there. Haley gets the puck. She works it up. Ligday over to Enan. Went between her skates. Not quite right on her tape. Enan down low, right under the stick of Haley Eder Zetlik. Eder Zetlik down low. They're trying to work this puck around. Haley, cross ice, one-time shot. Went under the stick again of Enan. Up to the point to Schuster. There's a wrist shot on net. Enan, a rebound shot from the slot. Couldn't get all of her stick on it. Raptors get it back out to center. 25 seconds left of the 5-on-4 for the Ponies. Ligday gets it ahead to Haley. Eder Zetlik to Wohlers. There's a shot on net. No one was there for the rebound. They were all right around the blue line. 10 seconds left on the power play. Up to the point to Schuster. Schuster, a shot on net. Redirected, but it goes wide. 5 seconds left of power play hockey. And it's going to be cleared down the rink. Another power play for Stillwater. A ton of great chances yet again, but still cannot convert. Plays it along the wall. And we got a whistle and an offside. Well, Robert, as we said, Stillwater has been absolutely fantastic on the power play. It's just they can't hit twine. They can't get in the back of the net.
Well, part of it that last one, they got a nice shot from the outside. They got a juicy rebound. How many people were there to pick it up? Sometimes you got to hold the shot so your guys can get in on that blue paint.
We get a whistle. It's going to be a hooking penalty over on the far boards there. A lot of penalties being racking up, and this one's going to be on the Raptors. So yet another power play. As Ann Larson will go to the box for Eastridge. So with 11:36 to go, boy, you want opportunities, you want chances. Stillwater's getting them off the draw. Comes up to Schuster, a wrist shot on net. Rebound chance, there it is, Robert. Haley Eder-Zetlick right on the doorstep. But Kelly doing a great job, standing tall and strong in that crease and keeping it out.
Boy, both teams right now are becoming aware of how critical power play or being shorthanded can be at this time of the game.
As we see it again, right off the draw, Schuster again getting a shot on net, and it comes out to Eder-Zetlick. She just couldn't quit, get all of it right on her forehand. Wrist shot on net, Schuster, caroms off the wall, rebound, and a goal! Give her the beans, baby! 3-3 game!
Haley Eder-Zetlick with picking up that rebound from that shot and just putting up in the top corner of the net.
Haley Eder-Zetlick, her 15th goal of the season, and the Ponies have tied it up. 3-3 game, and we'll take another look on the replay. Schuster, she just throws it on net, comes right to Haley. Goaltender went down, she went up. That's how you do it.
And once again, Katie Flynn is kicked from the face-off circle.
A power play goal for Stillwater. They were 25% of the power play coming in. And they have new life. Dump that puck in. Eder-Zetlick in the corner.
Boy, their feet are moving. They're playing with new life here, Ted.
This has been a fun game to start our doubleheader here on Hockey Day, Minnesota.
5 minutes, 43 seconds.
Comes out to center. Who's going to gain control of this one? Stillwater will. Eder-Zetlick feeds it ahead. A little bit too strong beyond the stick of Hannah Afalter. And an icing call.
Well, that's really got the girls charged up. This goal, they feel. You can see the feeling of the bench change here.
Another look. I mean, this is just great. That's what they were trying to do all power play. Get it up to Sophie. Haley Eder-Zetlick crashed into the net, and it worked that time.
And this time they got a shot from high outside, and they had players near the paint to pick it up.
Off the face-off. Raptors will take control. Up to the point. Redirect. Roski kept her eye on it. Ring this puck around the boards. Comes up beyond the paint. Here's Elena Tansky skating hard. 2-on-1 back the other way. Zavarol was there to prevent it. Centering pass. A little bit too far on Huber. She was covered well. At center. Just thrown in by Morgan Werner. Boy, Elena Tansky is fast. She goes end to end in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's got 3 gears, all right.
Huber gains the line. It comes right on that, a little floater and a nice save.
Right. If that goalie that had been a rebound, they'd had a good second chance at it right there.
So with 9:51 to go, third period. Stillwater, it appears, has retaken the momentum. What do you want to see from them going here the next couple of minutes?
Don't let up on the pressure. Keep playing in East Ridge zone, and watch their speedsters.
Lauren Enan tried to dish it to Haley Eder-Zetlick. Ligday, pass at the circle, backhand, center. Goes wide of the stick of Lauren Enan there. Well, they're playing well. They're buzzing right now. No question about that. Here comes Fetch. Fetch backhands it along the wall. Ligday takes her down. We play on. Kylie Ligday in behind the net. She'll put on the brakes. Trying to ring it.
Boy, Stillwater dodged a bullet there. They got away with a huge body check on Fletch as she gained the zone.
Chance of the slot for Eastridge. Played along the glass and it tiptoes over the glass. Then we'll get a face-off.
Yeah, I believe it was Lexi Huber. Got a nice body check on that player.
Boy, that was a spinning backhand center. Lauren Enan was on the doorstep there. Couldn't quite put it home. That would have given the Ponies the lead. Ponies plus 10 in the shots on goal column. They got 33 on the game. Katie Flynn in the corner. Ponies under duress. Plays it along the glass. Falter just lifts the puck up. Back to the other end to Zavarol. She plays it along the boards towards Flynn. Ponies have it along the far wall. What a big confidence boost. What a big victory this would be if the Ponies can pull it out. Eastridge currently sits in second in the Suburban East Conference behind only Forest Lake. McGuire top of the circle. There's a shot. Zavarol got her shin and her body in front of it. On the far board, still fighting for it, looking to gain possession. Zavarol and Wohlers there. Got to be disciplined with your stick. No penalties, we play on.
Wohlers got really lucky she wasn't called on that.
Plays it ahead. Now back to center. Sophie Schuster. No offside. She was patient. Just backhands it in. Cut off. Schuster tried to shoot it in deep. Now it goes in behind Kelly. Good stick by Enan. Enan down in front. Shot! And Wohlers had a chance on it, but a nice save by Emerald Kelly. Comes out Ligday. Keeps it in with the backhand. She shoots it low. But it's cut off at the half boards. Popped up into the air at center. Lauren Enan comes away with it. Enan, center to Haley Eater-Zetlick. Shot! And a save by Kelly. Great shot on the doorstep. Right in front of the blue paint. That would have been Haley's second of the day. Comes out to Enan. Enan, center to Affolter. Sprawling across the crease, Kelly was. We stay tied. Skates it to the half wall. Up to the point to Arkell. Shot on net. Redirect in front. It goes in behind the cage. Come back up to Grace. Grace feeds it off. Trying to get it low. Comes back out to the neutral zone, and it's slapped back in. Boy, Haley Eater-Zetlick had that one right on the doorstep, looking to knock it down. Mama, I'm home and I want a Thanksgiving dinner. But no dice. In behind the net. Affolter wins the battle. Trying to play it ahead to Elena Tansky. Now Ligday, time continues to tick down. Lexi Huber, you saw her, didn't want to get that stick too high there. She lets it go down to the other end.
Evidently, they felt they need to ice the puck there. I don't know why.
A lot of great chances on that last rush for Stillwater. 6:15 to play. It seems like this third period has just zipped by. Game number one of a doubleheader here today on this Saturday. Hope you're enjoying it with us. Comes out to Enan. Far boards, flips it ahead to Morgan Wohlers. Got a rush coming back the other way. Morgan shoots it on net. It goes wide. Haley was flanking her on the other side. Comes back out to center to Enan. Enan had a steam. She's got some speed as well. Lauren Enan skating around everybody. I think she tried to center it. Thought Haley was a little bit more close to the net. Trying to get the puck low, shoot it on net. Maybe a rebound chance. Sophie Schuster at the point, redirected a couple of times. Loose puck in front of the net, comes out to the circle. Wohlers in behind the net. Little bit of contact there on Morgan Wohlers. Nothing called, we're playing on. Dumped in. Schuster in behind the net. Sophie looking to get it ahead to center. That's offside. So the faceoff will come out back to the dot.
Looking at a possible OT situation here.
Would not mind that. This has been, boy, in that last chance, puck right in front. Nobody was able to see it. I'm surprised the hooking possibly wasn't called towards the end of that replay as you saw it there. Players were tied up. Comes out to Tansky. Elena at the circle. Tansky in behind. She's worked over by Schreibner. Comes out to Ligday in her own zone. Under 5 to play here in the third. Lexi Huber, good deke to get around. Got a lot of Raptor defenders back there. Huber gets it in low. Centering pass, nobody home. Comes back out, big drive. Arkell shoots it wide. Huber goes down. Center, nobody was over there. Raptors will carry out. Pass a little bit too strong, looking for Larson. Good end-to-end action here late in the third. Out to Affolter. She shoves it ahead to center. Huber dumps it in. She'll get off for a change. Good touch pass ahead. This is Baubine. Baubine dumps it to the opposite corner. Time continues to tick down. We might have overtime hockey here in game number 1 of a doubleheader. Feeds the puck ahead. Morgan Wohlers is giving chase over there. Nothing doing. Annie McGuire flips it ahead. Puck cut off by Larson. And center. Trying to backhand it in. Stillwater, it looks like Robert is playing with the advantage here. Here's Morgan Wohlers. Nice stick lift. We play on. Some aggressive play there for both teams. I mean, you've called penalties before, Robert, and kind of feeding off of that, I'm feeling one possibly coming on. Gains the blue line and an offside.
I think both teams sense the gravity of what a penalty could do for or against them right now. I don't know if we're gonna see one. If they both seem to be playing fairly disciplined.
This has been a fun game here in game number 1 of our doubleheader here on VAC TV here this afternoon. Ted LaRue alongside Robert Critta. Puck goes into the Stillwater zone. 3 minutes to play in the third. 3-3 game. Stillwater the only one to score here so far in the third period. Affolter touch pass. I don't think she was looking because it was intercepted by Mackenzie Fetch. Arkell in behind the net. Sydney Shield looking to get it ahead, and it just deflects at center. Eastridge has it back in their own zone. Ring it around the boards, in behind. Raptors have it back of their own end. Difficult to carry things out. Good pressure by the Ponies. Shield just backhanded it in there to the corner. This should be an icing call, and Robert, you've said it before, and we'll say it again. A lot of times, icing calls are good because the other team's like, "What do we do now? Just got to throw it down."
Yeah, if they don't have a way to pass it up, and they're in a panic, they're going to throw it away down the ice. They're going to end up playing in their end more. That's fine.
Offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Stillwater. They seem to have the advantage here in the third period. Wohlers in the faceoff circle, and the draw is won by the Raptors. Back at the other end, taken by Ligday. Ligday pressured by Flynn. Schuster bangs it along the wall to Eder Zetlik. It's cut off by the Raptors. Turns and fires. Somehow it gets on the tape of Mackenzie Werner. Mackenzie gets it back. Now to the point. They're settling down inside the zone. Flynn in the slot, a backhand, and a glove save by Roski.
Good save on the captain, Katie Flynn, for the Raptors. Nice backhand shot in the air. Wasn't super hard, but it had direction. It was going to go in for the net. But the Stillwater goalie up to the task today, seeing 26 shots, only 3 getting by her.
Katie Flynn, the leading scorer, coming in. I haven't heard it. We've called her name a couple of times, but Shriver has definitely been the leader offensively here for Stillwater. Here's Haley or for Eastridge, I should say. Here's Haley Eder-Zetlik. Haley centers it in the slot, right on the doorstep. It just went wide of the stick of Morgan Wohlers. Open net. Closing in on a minute to play in the third. Ringing around the boards to Arkell. Still got a shot, throw it on net, get it low. In behind, Wohlers. In front, rebound chance, the puck is laying there. Eder Zetlik goes down, and the puck is covered by Kelly with 56 seconds to play.
Boy, they took Haley Eder Zetlik down again right in front of the net. The refs with the no call.
Another look. We'll see if we can see this. Haley gained the zone. She did a good job passing to Lauren Eder, and it went right under the stick there of Morgan Wohlers. She might have been a little bit out of position. We get a timeout here late, Robert. 56 seconds to play as Lee Gillespie will talk with his team here. This has been a great game, a 3-3 contest. And what are you talking about? Just that loose puck right in front of the net. You saw Haley Eder Zetlik go down in front, borderline.
Well, I tell you, if you can get your opponent's best player to go down flat on the ice in front of your goalie, you drop on top of her so she can't move. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what they did. Haley Eder Zetlik. And then she just got up from a crushing behind the boards. She was slow getting up, but she got back into the play right away. Credit to her.
3-3 game. This has been a fun game to start things off. You know, we look back at Tuesday night. In your mind, how have they improved from Tuesday night?
Well, they're passing better tonight. You know, the defense is really putting up really showing strong. They're getting lots of shots. Most of them are from the outside, and they could hold that shot a little bit longer till they get people more in the blue paint. But they are doing that, and it shows on the scoreboard.
3-3 here today. They've done great on the power play, and I'm going to stop myself right there. The key has got to be on both benches, don't take penalties. Play discipline. Because the team that has the power play will have a gigantic advantage if that does take place.
And you don't know how the refs are going to call it tonight. Sometimes they're calling some kind of phantom penalties, and they're calling some ones that they're not calling ones that should have been called. So you never know what you're going to get.
Face-off control by the Raptors. See what happens in this last 50 seconds of regulation. Schuster shot, and Wohlers was down there. 40 seconds to play. Flynn plays it off to Lorbecki. At center. Schreibner had it.
Yeah, they would like to see Schreibner do it for him again. They're going to have to keep an eye on her.
Up to Wohlers. Wohlers gains the blue line. Wohlers trying to get around. She shoots it. Good opportunity considering there were 3 Raptor defenders back there. Rung around to the end wall. Time continues to tick down. Goes off the side of the cage. Ligday shoots it low. Eder Zetlik with 3 seconds left with 2. And that will bring regulation to an end. A 3-3 game. Robert, we will keep it here. No break. And it seems like we haven't had a break because it's been constant end-to-end action, especially here in this third period. As we are going to overtime here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. And now both teams are going to head into OT. And boy, I'll say I think definitely a huge response from Tuesday night by the Stillwater team and a huge response in this third period.
Well, the girls look totally different tonight than they did the last game. The last game, you know, they made some good passes and they had a few good zone cycles. But tonight, they're just putting on a shooting exhibition. 36 shots on goal. You know, even in 3 periods, that's a good number.
Exactly. We mentioned they had 21 shots on net at the end of that first period. And now they've had 15 since. So they're out shooting Eastridge by 10, 36-26 in a 3-3 game as we take a look at some highlights here from the third period. And Robert, this was the third period, although Stillwater only got a goal and it was only 1-0. In my opinion, they definitely dominated that third period.
They did. They showed that they're not going to become victims of the penalty box, and they're going to stay in this game.
Haley Eder Zetlik just seems to live right around the deep slot, right around the crease. She got that nice goal before. You know, we see him on these replays. I'm surprised that wasn't called a hook, to be honest. Right there, you kind of saw them getting the stick around a little bit.
I noticed when there's a scrum in front of the East Ridge goalie and they can't find the puck, they are going to put a player on the ice and then fall on top of her. That seems to be their MO.
And we'll see what happens here. As we're about a minute from getting this overtime period underway. Remember, this is game one of a doubleheader here on VAC TV today. Coming up at 7:30 tonight, the Stillwater boys hockey team will face off against the Mounds View Mustangs. Ponies and Mustangs, 7:30 p.m. tonight. It will be available in all the platforms that is available for this girls hockey game, live locally on Xfinity Channel 15 and streaming live at vactv.org and live on Facebook and our YouTube pages as well. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Joseph's Restaurant here in Oak Park Heights, as is all of our live broadcasts here throughout the regular seasons. And wrapping things up here, Joseph's Restaurant right up the road off 36 in Oak Park Heights.
You know, Ted, we should do a remote broadcast from Joseph's Restaurant sometime. You know, maybe in between a doubleheader or something like that, or
pregame show.
A pregame show. There you go. You know what? That's a great idea.
It's a great idea. You know, you're just all full of great ideas, aren't you?
I am. And, you know, don't tell anybody that, because my phone will be ringing.
Then they'll ask you for more ideas.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's nothing new there, but I'm okay with that.
We're getting ready for overtime here at the Rec Center.
Yeah, broadcast. We can broadcast from anywhere as long as our staff has to work harder. I'm all for it.
That is absolutely correct. We'd like to thank our crew here today: Alex Susko, director; Brett Christensen, technical director; Sam Jones, and Jacob Kelso on the cameras here this afternoon. Same crew will be with us for the night. You know what that means? We're going to get just as good a broadcast tonight as you're seeing right now.
Well, if we can get as good a game tonight, which I think we will. I think the Stillwater boys they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're very hungry for a win right now.
They need to piece together some wins. It's kind of been tough sledding for Stillwater ever since the holidays, ever since that holiday tournament. Bucket Center.
Yep, stay on that 26. As long as they keep 26 busy, that's going to be good for Stillwater.
That is Addie Schreibner. She's got 3 goals in this game and 15 on the season. Wohler's in behind the net, looking to set something up, trying to get a rush back the other way. A goal wins it. Centering pass. I was looking for Schreibner there. Comes out, circle shot, in front, a kick save by Roski. There was an open net on the rebound, though. Here's Eder Zetlik. Haley has it right on her tape. Haley at the circle, center to Wohlers. Comes out to the point, Schuster slaps it low. Ring it around the boards to Eder Zetlik. Eder Zetlik in the corner, plays it off to Wohlers. Wohlers on a forehand. Wohlers at the circle. Shot! Goes wide.
Oh, boy, that was a good shot by Wohlers. Had game winner written all over it.
Wohlers in front. A backhand. Kept out by Kelly. Wohlers has an overtime winner earlier this season against Matamidi. So you got to watch out for 17 in white. Here comes Schreibner the other way, looking for number 4. Schreibner on the backhand. Glides in. There's a shot. A save by Roski. Off the side of the cage. They got to get it out of there. Eastridge with a lot of energy. Plays it along the glass, and it goes all the way down to the other end, and that's an icing call with 6:17 to play. And Stillwater just wanted to get that puck out of there.
Yeah. I hate to see icings. It's kind of a panic move, but sometimes you got to do it. But I just didn't feel the pressure there that warranted that. If all you have to do is clear the zone, just get it over the blue line. It doesn't have to go all the way down the ice. It's nice when it does, but it doesn't have to go all the way down.
Off the draw, Ponies win it. Lexi Huber gains the line. Huber glides in on the backhand. She's worked over. Up to the point. Arkell. Grace gets it to Annie McGuire. Shot it on net. In front, kick save by Kelly.
Good shot right on net by McGuire.
Annie at center. Comes out, it's dumped in.
Right now the Stillwater girls want to keep the bulk of the play in the East Ridge end.
Good hit along the wall. Raptors will carry out with Orbecki. Gains the line, throws it in. Raptors going to get off for a change.
Arkell has it behind. They're trying to lift things out. Gets it to Morgan Wohlers. She chops it down. Wohlers 2-on-3. Morgan's got an opening and a shot. It was deflected off a body before it got near the goaltender. Stillwater wants to keep the puck here in the attacking zone. Ligday, then it comes back to center. Ligday feeds it to Enan. Now to Wohlers. Wohlers pass to the other circle. Wrist shot on net. Goes high and wide. Haley Eder-Zetlik had a great look. Comes out to the point at Ligday. Ligday right at the blue line. Stays on side. Enan gets it low to Eder-Zetlik. Haley to Ligday. Feeds it low. A little bit too much zip on that one. Rung to the corner. Raptors trying to carry out. Intercepted in the neutral zone and just dumped into the corner.
Good play by Schuster.
Pony's going to get off for a change. Some fresh bodies out on the ice. Flip back to center. Looking to get it low. Zavarol bangs it along the wall. Here's Ligday. Ligday walks it in. Or I should say Huber. Now at the circle. Schreiber back the other way. Looking for 4. It goes wide. Ponies have it back in their own end. Ahead to Sophie Schuster. Looking to get it to Lexi Huber. Huber right on her forehand. Shot steered aside by Kelly. Right to the point. Eder-Zetlik throws it in deep. Yeah, Huber was down there. Ponies with a lot of zone time here in the extra frame in overtime. Up to Arkell. Arkell gets it. Wohlers at the circle. Wohlers sneaks in. Forehand shot. Nice save.
Oh, what a great sneaky shot by Wohlers.
Plays it in deep to Eder-Zetlik. Eder-Zetlik center in front, went off the side of the cage. Haley's got it down low. Looking to center in front of the net. Some hard battles going on down there.
A lot of holding and clutching going on down there.
Officials letting them play late in the third and now into the overtime frame. No question about that. Under 3 minutes left in OT. Can the Ponies get this big conference win? Play it along the glass out to center to Zavarol. Wohlers trying to intercept it, but it's advanced to Werner. Werner skates to the corner. In the slot, this is Flynn. Over to Werner. Get it to the point. There's a wrist shot on that. Goes well wide. Barry with the shot. Up to the point. There's a drive by Zavarol. Off the pipe. Rebound. Right at the post. It's a goal and the Raptors win. Eastridge.
Whoa,
wins. Wow.
Wow, that was quite the finish, Ted.
Another look. Puck came up to the point and went off the pipe, just trying to jam it in there. You saw right at the last minute, it went over the goal line. Grace Roski trying to reach.
That was kicked in by some skates.
I just saw it go across the goal line.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get it up again and maybe take a look at the replay one more time.
But there were no sticks there. It was all feet.
To see exactly how it went in, we'll take another look. Ooh, I mean, that is close. You might have a point there, but regardless,
it's going to go in the books as a win for Eastridge.
No Toronto to call here tonight. A 4-3 win for the Raptors. We'll be back to talk about it and reaction and highlights and more right after this. Eastridge the winner.
Mr. Dennis McDonough.
2 more times. Come on. It's gonna collect in some kind of a basin up here.
It is just an unbelievable experience and advantage that we're giving to kids.
A 4-3 victory in overtime here for the Raptors of Eastridge. And a heartbreaking defeat here for the Ponies. Ted LaRue one last time alongside Robert Critta. And boy, Robert, Stillwater played really well in that third period. It came down to overtime and a heartbreaking way to end it here tonight in a 1-goal loss to Eastridge.
I'll tell you what, you can't let up your guard against Eastridge. That's obvious. Not that they did at the very end, but Eastridge was able to get the puck deep, cause some havoc in front of the net, and in the morass of legs and sticks, it found
skates.
And skates. It found the net. Now, yeah, upon a Toronto replay, that goal may not have counted because it went off the skate into the net. Now, that's not illegal, but good credit to Eastridge for playing a tough game, and the Ponies really worked hard tonight, Ted. They really did.
Absolutely. That game-winning goal right on the edge of the blue paint and puts the Raptors in front, and they will go home winners here tonight. A 4-3 advantage for Eastridge as they get the big conference win here over Stillwater. That was just game number 1 of our doubleheader here on Hockey Day Minnesota. Coming up, game number 2 at 7:30. The Stillwater boys hockey team is going to take on the Mounds View Mustang. What's one key for the boys as they get ready for a 7:30 p.m. Thoroughbred Bowl here tonight?
I want them to play with the same intensity they did in the last game, but this time their opponent is not quite as polished and as the last team. They should dominate tonight, Ted.
And we'll see if they do, and here's to hoping. Once again, 4-3 Eastridge winners here tonight. We'll see you tonight at 7:30 for the Stillwater boys hockey game against Mounds View. We'll see you then.
Tonight's broadcast of Stillwater Pony Sports live on VAC TV has been supported by Joseph's Restaurant. Thank you for watching VAC TV Sports.